Hello, this video is going to be on negative signs and fractions, but this time with variables. All right. Which of the following expressions are equivalent to negative of negative a over 12? Well, once again, if you think about this, you can think of it the same as with numbers. This is a negative of a variable, so um, negative divided by a positive makes the fraction a negative. With a negative out front makes the whole thing a double negative or a positive. So this ends up being positive a over 12. All right, so we're looking for positive. But once again, this is a positive divided by a negative, which makes this a negative, but we have to look on the outside. So we have the negative of the negative, which makes this a positive a over 12, which matches that, which means it is true. All right, now this second one is a positive divided by a negative, which means the entire fraction is negative, so negative a over 12, which does not match the original. So only the first one is correct. All right, let's switch the colors up. I like purple today. All right, which of the following expressions are equivalent to the negative of negative I over negative 6? Well, if we start here, this is a negative divided by a negative, which means a fraction is a positive, but it has the negative sign out front. So the negative of a positive. Remember, this is kind of like the multiplication rules and division rules. When a bad thing happens to a good person, that is bad. So the whole thing is going to be negative. So this is negative I over 6. So the whole thing's a negative. All right, so let's look at this one. The fraction itself is a positive divided by a negative, which makes it a negative, but we have that negative sign out front that we have to bring down as well. So it's a double negative, which means it's a positive I over 6, which is not what we're looking for. And this is just I over 6, both positive, not what we're looking for. In this case, it's none of them. Let's look at the next one. I think it's the last one, actually. All right, this one's got a whole bunch of negatives, so let's talk about it. Which of the following expressions are equivalent to negative of negative r over negative s, excuse me. So this is a negative divided by negative, which makes the fraction a positive, but we have the negative on the outside, so the negative of a positive is a negative. So this is negative r over s, right? Well, that's positive r of positive s, that's just a positive, so it's not going to match that one. This one, we have a positive divided by negative makes this a negative, but we have the negative sign on the outside, which is double negative, which means it's also a positive r over s, but we're looking for negative r over s, which means it's none of them. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.